Chai Preacher. And his opponent across the ring on my right, fighting out of the red corners, the defending world champion, wearing white trunks with green and red trim, originally from Cuernavaca, Morelos, Mexico, now fighting out of Distrito Federal, Mexico City. He weighed in at the strawweight limit of 105 pounds. His outstanding record includes 41 wins, no losses, 31 big wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight he is making the unprecedented 16th defense of his title. Please welcome the undefeated WBC strawweight champion of the world, introducing Ricardo Finito Lopez. Once again, our referee in charge, Dr. James Jenkin, now to give instructions.
Okay, tell these gentlemen high trunk, low blow here, low blow here. Low blow, here, trunks high, here. Okay, obey my command, let's go.
Well, James Jenkin doesn't mince words as we get ready for the WBC Strawweight Championship. Although Lopez has never seen Preacher fight, he told us he knows he's strong, hits hard, saying all fighters from Thailand can take a punch. That is probably simply boxing diplomacy by Lopez. In reality, this apparently has the ingredients of a huge mismatch. Although given the general competition of the strawweights, almost every Lopez fight can be considered a mismatch.
And it's so hard to check those records. Everybody, and they keep such crazy records. This guy's also a kick fighter more than he is a regular boxer. By the way, have you ever seen a boxer look younger than that? You wonder whether his mother knows what he's out to.
Looks like he's cut class to come here, as you said earlier.
Well,
very, very difficult to authenticate Preacher.
The interpreter said that Preacher was going to come straight out, try and stay on the inside and crowd Lopez. He certainly came out trying, but it doesn't look like he has any pop in his punches. It doesn't look like he could hurt Lopez even if he wanted to.
Well, in our meeting with Preacher yesterday, he did not say one word, even in his native tongue. His translator did all the talking. Aside from the possible mismatch, we learned that Preacher didn't arrive here from Thailand until 3 days ago, 18-hour trip. That's just not enough time to acclimate on top of all the other problems against Lopez.
yeah, and against the finest fighter in the world right now. Well, what's left is for the audience to watch a master boxer in action and see what happens. Maybe Preacher gets lucky. You never know.
And not to mention the fact it's over 120 degrees.
I think it's dropping now. The sun is coming down. It's a merciful 100 and some odd.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Al Roker.
You know, Ferdy, my trainer, Tommy Clark, says no one ever gets lucky. If he threw the punch he meant to hit you and you didn't block it, that's your problem.
That's a good philosophy, Bob.
Well, the translator said Preacher has seen Lopez fight on TV. That's it. That his strategy would be to attack from the outset, fight on the inside. That Preacher's a good boxer. His best punch is straight right. That's not a knockdown.
Well, he's certainly not scared of Lopez. He's in there battling.
He's going right at him.
Yeah, give the kid credit.
They say his last 3 fights were KOs, talking about Preacher in the black trunks. He's 18-2, 8 knockouts. He has been down. As Ferdy pointed out, he has been a kickboxer, 30 kickboxing fights, 22-8. He actually participates in what's called Muay Thai, which is a no-holds-barred, very rugged version of kickboxing.
You would think that anybody who participates in Muay Thai has to be tough, has to be able to take punches, elbows, knees, etc. And the kid has definitely has a fight face. If you look at him, but he doesn't have any power with the right hand. Doesn't punch well like most kickboxers. They haven't been able to master power.
But Bobby, for being in that many tough things, his face is unmarked. I mean, has no marks on it at all.
He's fighting on the inside, is Preacher, and of course the always elusive Ricardo Lopez able to spin away. Preacher going a little bit with the elbows there, getting the cautioning from the referee, Jenkin.
He's a fine technician, is Lopez. He criticizes himself when he throws a blow the wrong way, and he's so precise in what he wants to do. He sees what he wants to do, he executes, and if he doesn't, he's upset with himself. So he's something to watch. I mean, it's a thinking fighter in action.
You think I can get a trainer?
Well, at least we're going to get past the first round. And we're going to go into the first corner, which houses Preacher and our translator, Samak Loenitna. We'll call him Sam for short. He'll help us out.
Nothing.
nothing happened yet. Put the body punch more.
ปัญญาอยู่แล้วอยู่นี่ลงผสมเนี่ยลงผสมเนี่ยปล่อยล่างนะ
Yeah, just body punch more. Yeah, just body punch more 2-3 times.
จะไปต่อยบนมากต่อยบนมันหลวมออกไปเข้าใจไหม
That is not too much.
นะพักอย่าตื่นเต้นครั้งนี้เจ็บตั้งซ่อนค้างไว้เนี่ยได้เสียนะรู้เปล่าต่อยอย่างนี้ได้เสียนะเราชนะได้แล้วต่อยอย่างนี้ได้เสียนะ
Go keep down body punch.
นะก้อนเข้าแบบนี้ตอนเราใส่ลำตัวก่อนลำตัวแล้วค่อยขึ้น
More body punch.
They want more body punching from the corner of Hidishai Preaching. Lopez is ready to roll into round 2.
If you watch Preach's trainer, you almost didn't even need an interpreter. He was throwing body combinations and ripping uppercuts and hooks over the top. So he definitely wants him to be on the inside, not the tail end of Lopez's bomb.
Universal language could have saved a lot of money on a translator.
Yeah, but everybody was talking in that corner. I heard more voices. Man, that was a confusing corner.
Lopez usually brings the whole package. Brilliantly displayed his wares in his last fight. Doubling up with the left uppercut, Lopez. That was against Filipino southpaw a la Villamor. A surgical-like performance. He came off of fractured knuckles in both hands, ankle problems, which occurred in his previous fight with Andy Tabanis. Showing no signs of his problems since.
He's a master of the uppercut. I mean, he really throws a beautiful uppercut, which is a great weapon if you know how to throw it. Few boxers do.
In his last fight, the win over Villamor, he slipped the jab and unleashed a vicious left uppercut that put the opponent on his back.
He's so calm and he never really gets unnerved. He just waits, he takes his time, he has tremendous patience, he's never in a hurry. He never lets anything shake him, and Lopez is just doing what he feels like doing when he feels like doing it.
You see that little momentary defense, and he just stepped aside just enough to miss all those. He barely had to block it with his gloves. It's just beautiful the way the balance of his legs and the way he moves.
And with Lopez, every punch has a purpose, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a scheme. Even his combinations seem like in a moment he hatches a plan and throws 3 or 4 punches. See the uppercut he just threw as the guy came in? How many people do that?
He's certainly not a one-punch knockout artist. He's very consistent and systematic, wears people down with punches like we just saw, the combination.
Well, I'll tell you what, Preach's chin just got tested very well. He got hit with a clean right hand and uppercut behind it. Lopez spin him and hit him with another clean right. Chin ain't too bad.
For that baby face, that's one little tough tiger there. That guy is tough.
And you just saw the defense of Lopez also excellent. So elusive. He just does it at both ends, to put it in basketball parlance. He slips, he moves. And when he misses, he rarely leaves himself out of position to come back with a punch.
Is that an description of Rodman you just did? I watch basketball.
I just hope Lopez doesn't dye his hair.
I don't think he needs to do anything but fight like this to be a legend in Mexico.
He still idolizes Julio Cesar Chavez, but it's interesting, he told us Oscar De La Hoya came up to him, Lopez, and said, I think you're the best in the world.
He really has everything perfect. He boxes well, he punches well, he slips well, his defense, he has all the subtle nuances down pat.
And if you had to compare him to a baseball player, compare him with Joe DiMaggio. He does everything, and he's modest and quiet after the game. Just like Gentleman Joe.
Headed to the bell.
Izquierdo al hígado, remata como estabas trabajando con Tlachi, con el gancho al final. Es una expoliación ahí muy pequeña. ¿No le puedo dar el jab? No, porque se agacha, pero vas agarrando tu ritmo y se lo vas a dar. Por eso tira jab, derecha, gancho al hígado. Acabas de meter un gancho al hígado que se enconchó todo, gancho al hígado, precioso el gancho.
I can't hit him straight with a jab, and Nacho said he's bending over. That's why you can't hit him. So straighten him up with the uppercut and go to the liver.
Es un peleador vivo.
He said, this is not an easy guy, this is a live guy, Nacho said that. Go after him.
Look at the stance as Lopez is poised for round 3. Lopez graciously accepts instructions between rounds from Ignacio Spain, who has trained several world champions, but Lopez for sure is his own man. Oftentimes Ignacio will ask Lopez if he agrees.
Well, he a student of the science. He really is. He studies films. He sees the great champions, and I don't think he can get anything from anybody. They can get something from him now.
Oh, see, the first thing he did, too, he went to the body with the left hook, tried to take the right hand over the top, did Lopez. And right now, Preacher's showing to be a pretty durable young man.
Not bad for a guy who just came over from Thailand a few days ago, hanging tough against one of the best in the world. Lopez, who has fought in the shadow of Julio Cesar Chavez for years in Mexico. And in all due modesty, he now says that people in Mexico, the fans, the media now consider him the best Mexican fighter today.
I don't think there's anybody close to him. Look at this kid come on. I mean, he's fighting a gutty fight. He's coming on fighting a gutty fight. I like this kid.
You know, he keeps kind of a tight defense, gets in like a little turtle shell kind of defense and jumps up out of there, winging and wild, but trying.
Boy, he has no fear in his heart, I'll say that.
Preacher reportedly 18-2 with 8 knockouts.
And every once in a while, Bobby, he's getting clocked with right hands and uppercuts, and he takes them well. He has not been rattled yet.
You know, you watch Lopez when he moves offensively and defensively. He's always on balance.
Look at that. Oh, there he goes.
There it is.
Combination by Lopez.
Always on balance, has the leverage. Oh!
That's it. This kid is gone.
He is out. Forget about it. Round 3, it's over.
That's almost a parallel of the fight we saw before. Everything is going along nice, and all of a sudden this guy pulls the trigger. Bang, bang, bang.
You see, that's just it. That's what's so wonderful about him. He takes his time. He has patience. He never rushes himself or gets overexcited. He works. He goes back to the corner. He listens. He digests it. He goes out and does exactly what he needs to do to clean up.
And the moment that opportunity comes, he fires, Bobby. It's like a cannon. You just bang, off it goes, and that's it. And this kid was doing very well for himself. So, I mean, for all the oohs and ahs about a shaky record and just coming over, still, you got to give the little kid credit. Boy, he was not scared. He gave it all he had, and he lost to the best fighter in the world, so I don't think he's got too much to be ashamed of.
They have a pretty good accounting of himself, despite the fact that most thought it was going to be a colossal mismatch. And now, Ricardo Lopez, with 16 of his 32 knockouts coming in 3 rounds or less. Ricardo Lopez continues his 6-year reign as WBC strawweight champ. 16th title defense, a belt he's worn since 1990. Continues to have the longest undefeated streak among champions, an imposing 42.